Hey everyone, so as you guys know, I know a thing or two about magic because obviously I use healing magic on myself. But what I want to say is that when you deal with magic, like when you do like some really bad like witchcraft to someone, it really doesn't serve you any good. I've dealt with people doing this to me, like just hating on me or like anything, especially like what I said to you guys about people being creepy with the black auras or lingering around you when they're not physically there. It's just really important to know if you ever had this ability to also like mess with them, like in this realm of like them like hitting on you, being around you. I think it really like imposes a risk of you being like affected too. And yet I still know that if I want to like revenge on someone, that I wouldn't want to do it, because like even in a magic way, because it's just really bad. Like everything you do comes out back to you. I don't really believe in karma, but that concept applies to you because universe doesn't treat people good. Even life doesn't treat people good, because if they do something bad, it always comes back to you. Maybe there's like rare people who go about their lives and they still experience like misfortunes, but they're like grateful and still go on with their lives, because that's what happens with everyone. Like everybody would have that kind of like concept. Like you can't run away from whatever you put out. And I want to emphasize on like doing good things, like thinking good things about yourself and about others too, because I felt the effect of like people being around me when they shouldn't, or who have left my life and they still linger. And that's this feelings of hate, feelings of envy, feelings of like they know they can't be with you or they want to be like you. It's all dangerous. Like if this person exists in your life, then leave them be. And especially if you still see them around, like you do not want to go back to this person, or you don't want this person back. I learned it the hard way, because it would be like so harassing in their energy. They would be like, I'm still here, but they're not. It's like it makes you feel like you have some mental disorder, but it's not. Like you can literally feel it. I think witchcraft is like that. Or like evolving demons. Demons can be in people. When you are around people and you feel so cold all of a sudden, then that's bad. If you smell like a fart smell or anything in this place around people, that's a bad sign and you should run away, because that means demons are around. This place is bad. I think you could never also pardon the place. You this person, okay, you might like this person, you might not like this person, but the place would always still be the place. And if you smell like fart smells, if you smell anything bad, if you see auras like black color around this person, even around this person, not about this person, you should just leave. Because I realize things too late, or like I don't want to get out when I should, but I think that's what I had to learn the hard way. Things don't change if there's danger. It will always stick, and these things like stick to a person, to a place, and it makes you have a very bad life there. So yeah, and I think it's important to always think about what is supposedly good for you, so that these things shouldn't like come to you. And yeah, when I see this phrase where you should not accept gifts from someone who don't know, as a someone who is practicing and knows about magic, I only do it for healing. But it is true, because if you don't know this person, why are we taking things from this person? Or like even people get paranoid buying things from the flea market, right? I want to emphasize that if you get something from someone, like an object, it might not be a gift, it's just something random. Like you don't know if that object is like cursed, because there are ways to place curses in objects, and this person might not have like a good intention to you. It's just why you shouldn't randomly take someone else's like objects. And if you do, eventually you find that there's something wrong and then you want to throw it away. So yeah, there is really some truth to that. I haven't had any experiences, but because I receive close from people and everything like that, and because I think I'm protected and I don't experience anything bad. But as someone who knows about magic, everything has like the potential to be cursed. Maybe not people, more obviously the objects are easier to like place a curse. So when you receive it, you get the curse back. Another thing that you have to worry about people is that sometimes people mirror you, like do the same things as you because they like you. But that's a myth because this person obviously wants to be you. So it could be a guy or a girl. All the genders would do this because they want to literally be you, so you forget about yourself. You don't know yourself, which is also a sign of witchcraft, which involves demons. You don't have to worry about witches or anything. People also sometimes, if you know this person is like making you feel off, this person has demons, and then they make you feel like this because they want to be you so badly. Then you have this crisis about yourself. Then it's just really bad because when you kind of like know about these people, your life will like turn into a mess if you continue to stay with this person. Or eventually God will remove this person from you because this person is bad. And they want to steal your life. Whatever you have going on for you, they would want it. Or simply they just want to live your life. They would go to extreme lengths, like stealing your boyfriend, wanting a boyfriend that looks just like your boyfriend. Applies to girlfriends too. You know, even a guy could have this problem, I'm sure. But literally, if someone copies you, well, I'm excluding couples because couples who live with each other or are married to each other, or people who are very close, like very intimate relationships, obviously they would mirror each other, like they would say the same things like similarly, or like they would obviously copy maybe the gestures. But I kind of like think it's off. Like even if you do it and you're close to this person, he or she like shouldn't do that. Like but still, I'm just talking like in general. If you know like a friend, and I think it's important to kind of like know that do you really want to associate this person as a friend or just some person you hang out with, because it's important to know and like kind of evaluate who you are around with so that you can like keep a distance or like God remove you away from this person. Yeah, I think envy is very very real. I see people who are physically there, but I would see their soul like being annoyed by me or like anything. People being annoyed by you, people who, you know, try to dim your light is very envious of you, and it is a real thing because when you experience this, like I think normal people don't go about like hitting other people or behaving in like off ways. So when you know that this person is being so off, like then you would notice things like your objects like not being there when it should be there. It is the main sign of someone putting a hex on you because things don't just disappear. I had this happen once, and what worked for me is just, you know, like be by yourself. Then you just tell like, hey, I want my pink blouse back. I don't see it. I have it and it's not in my cupboard. Please return it to me. And that happens to me because I had this experience where once it was gone, and I was like so devastated. I was talking to my online friend. I was like saying like, hey, you know, I think my pink blouse went to another random guy in another country because it's just suddenly gone. after a while it came back to me in my cupboard. I was so happy. I was saying like angels helped me. And then there's another time where this happened again, and I was like thinking like, I think I have something really really angelic to help me bring back my stuff. But obviously that is a sign of witchcraft. Witchcraft and demons obviously come together. And I mean, people who practice witchcraft, not all of them are bad. There are obviously harmless people who do practice. But do you want to see, even if this person is good or not, you want to know that anybody is capable of putting these bad energies on you because they just hate you, they envy you, dislike you. And it's just really important to know that like you really have to not really care about this person, because all this person wants is to be you. I think people are so obsessed to be another person because of demons, because of envy. That is why some people just don't want to post their pictures online, or they want to post their boyfriends online, or their girlfriends, or the kids. It's a really scary world to live in because you don't know who exactly is like seeing your social medias, or if there's like a stalker in your phone because you have, you know, spies because someone has your number, or like anything. I mean, it doesn't make you paranoid. I don't want to make you paranoid either, but like it happens. And it's important like to also know like how someone could just stare at pictures and still do the same energy, no matter if that person knows you, or if they're in a physical distance to you, in a country, or beside you in the same room. It's just, everything about it is bad. And you know, I think because of like witchcraft and demons, I think I should replace witchcraft with like hexes and curses, which stems from demons. I think when you are around this negative energy too much, you can get sick. And you can get sick in your mouth, like in your mouth, or you can get sick like in, you know, because this person is demeaning, very rude, very insultive. You get this like spasms, stitches, and then you know that, oh, when you're around this person, you have that like, oh, okay, this is not for me, because this person is not for me. I want to say and keep distance from this person, because you know that something is off. That is how people who aren't like good, they make you feel off. They make you have like eye twitches or anything. I mean, obviously, when you're around this person, or you know, or maybe you get it like really really often, there's probably a medical condition you should seek help. But I'm saying like in general, like you're with this person, or sometimes you have it, like it could be because this person around you or something is making you feel like this. Or you could actually have problems with like giving birth, or like having difficulty conceiving and wanting a child. Like you have really a bad problem with giving birth, and like any menstrual disorders. I'm sure that's the way that bad people that practice magic, yeah, they love blood. They love your menstrual blood. They would just take it like. And you know how like for menstrual cycles, you obviously have it like normal. Some people have it heavier, some people have it lighter, and all of this. If someone really hates you and puts you in a hex, like they love to just target that. That is why there's like, you know. I mean, for Muslims, there are ruqyas you can search online on YouTube, and it helps me. Like also even for weight loss, or like something you have like acne or anything. It's very very important to know that these things are real, and if you know someone who makes you uncomfortable, or you're just like me, you can see someone like really like hates you or something, just seriously like find yourself back. I think even recently, because of how like I've been exposed to too much negativity in like energies around me, and because I have extrasensory perception, so I can see things that mean a lot to me. Yeah, I've been like just thinking like it's crazy, and I really want to just let people know that just pray, or like find ways to, you know, find yourself back. I've actually kind of lost my sense of self because of this previous person I know, and I think this person was like so disliking me, annoyed, and like they just want to not be with you. And it's hard when you are really close to this person in a way that you have to work with this person, or you have to like be with this person because you need to always be around the person because you have no choice. Yeah, it's terrifying and it's very very draining. So then when you break free, you kind of like put yourself in haze because this person is just so bad. So that I told myself that we can always like, you know, find ways to find ourselves bad, because I was like, when you are in a spell because this person is very bad, like you just literally lose the sense of who you are, or you think like your esteem compared to others will be affected. But I just think like these people really need like to believe in good things. I think the reason why people are like this, they're full of dislike, is because they don't believe in like things that would benefit them, or like they are probably hurting, or they will like tell ourselves like mean things. But it's never about you. And if you're very sensitive like me, obviously it's very bad, but you can obviously easily like walk away from the first sign that, you know, this person is very bad for you. Yeah, it's better safe than sorry, and that is what I learned really, because these people aren't meant for you. And I think salt water, salt baths, you know, you can find salt in body scrubs, or you can just go and get the salt from your kitchen and you just like put it in water and like cleanse yourself. So I think that's a really really good way to get rid of this horrible energy from people. It's very easy to remove this negativity with salt. Salt is from like oceans, and like oceans, near oceans are like statues that look like humans, and then people are saying that is how our like ancestors are, like, oh, it's just really long time ago. Obviously statues aren't real, but like they have a soul, you know, like they have this like, they look like a person. So then you like, it helps you because you're like your guardian angel or something. And then when you put it on your body, yeah, and then you just tell yourself and just imagine the negative emotions and negative people are just like float away out of your body. That would help you like on a daily basis, like maybe when you feel it, only when you feel it, and eventually you can just be okay without it. Like, I think salt really is powerful. Like, it helps to really take away things that are stick to you that you don't want. So that's what I really think that would help.